property or vehicle under $5,000 that is not related to...
Toronto Police Communications.
Hi, yeah, hold on, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, not last Thursday, but the Thursday before that, I called you guys. I was assaulted, and I got hurt, but I didn't require ambulance, and I waited for 8 hours, and you guys didn't show up, so I called and canceled. Plus, the person who did it, just disappeared. I don't know what happened to her. She went to the hospital, and she was discharged. And
where are you right now?
I'm at home.
What's your address?
12949 Lansdowne Avenue.
12949?
No, 1294 Lansdowne Avenue.
Lansdowne Avenue. Okay, just one moment here. Is there a unit number?
We're at the basement.
And so you say that this happened a week ago, that you called police because you were assaulted and nobody showed up 8 hours later?
Yeah, and I had to cancel because I was so sleepy and plus the person who did it no longer was here, so what can you do? But the person is back, and today an incident happened where the person was dead, and the person well, I could tell you what happened if you want to listen.
Okay, I just need to know what happened a week ago. You waited 8 hours to see officers and ambulance?
No, I said no to ambulance because the injuries were not sufficient enough for paramedics to be warranted.
And was this assault, was it a physical or sexual assault?
It was physical. It was, like I'm a disabled person. I'm at my door. This person is enraged. I don't want to talk to her. It's no point because the person just accused me of things that I have nothing to do with, and she pushed the door. I pushed back, push, and I got hurt.
Okay. Now, what is happening today that you need assistance with?
Well, a person thinking that it's okay what she did. That's a problem. Okay, I'll tell...
The officer?
No, not our officers, of course, don't say that. Okay, so what happened?
So you want to see officers to make a report about the assault?
Well, make a report is a bit too much because I don't have beyond reasonable doubt evidence that she did it, so have a talk with her.
Well, you can still make the report and we can still talk with you. You don't need to have evidence to discuss something that has occurred.
I don't know,
Officers to go through the process of.
Yeah, okay, but I can tell you what happened today, though, and you tell me if officers should come or not, okay? Okay, so the landlord and I are discussing on text that I'm going to go in the kitchen and clean the mess she created. She's going to move out, another tenant's going to move out, and the landlord wants me to keep the common areas clean. I cleaned up everything, and we're all in pain and everything from that, too. And I just want it to be clean the way it is. Nobody else is messing it up just for the sake of it. But this person comes back from the hospital, purposely does that. So I told the landlord about it, and I said, okay, I'm going to exactly do this. I would discuss with the landlord, so I go and exactly do that and even more. But I'm a disabled person. I cannot stand for long. I'm in a lot of pain, and I cannot take more than prescribed of the pain meds. And, I'm sitting down, and the person said, get out of the kitchen. I'm like, I'm doing something, and you can do it later. She said, I want to pack. Well, I want to pack my stuff and clean my stuff. I just said, well, you can do that later. We have a viewing, and the landlord wants things in order. And she said, you know what? I have COVID positive. I'm going to give it to you. And she just walks in. I said, strange, you're not wearing a mask. She said, I live with you. Why should I wear a mask? And then she's sitting there saying how she hopes I get COVID and all that stuff. And she's going on and on and on and on about I'm a terrorize all people because I'm miserable and all that, and blah, all kinds of stuff, you know. And then she said, oh, I should call the police on you and for stealing my stuff. I said, go ahead, I don't care. Oh, I'm not a cop, call her. Well, so I guess what you are is a vigilante.
Can I just jump in for a second?
Yeah,
Is
sure.
your roommate there right now?
Oh, yeah, that's why I want you to come.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Well, I think we can set something up if your roommate was saying that she's COVID positive and wants to give it to you.
Yeah.
She's having a dispute about you not cleaning up because you're not able to.
No, that's not me. I cleaned up everything. She's just purposely messing it up, and I keep on having to go fix it. And I tell the landlord I can't be doing that because I pay.
You messed it up again, and then you weren't able to clean it up again.
Yeah, and I was sitting on the thing, and then she said, I'm COVID positive, I'm coming in anyway. By the way, all this is recorded, and then she tells, she's using foul language. She said, any more bad language you want to use? And she said, you know, recording people without their consent is illegal. I said, nope. I'm a party to the conversation, and you, I mean, you know.
I'll let you tell all the information to the officers when they come and see you in person, okay? For starters, though, what's your first name, ma'am?
Okay, Rosina, Rosina.
And your last name?
Kamis.
And what's your date of birth, Rosina?
February 27, 1980.
Okay. And you're in the basement unit, correct?
Yes.
Is your roommate also in the basement unit?
Yes, but a different room. Okay, and you must know something. There's another person here, and he always thinks the police are after him. And every time the police come, he stops the police and wants to have a talk in his room when he has nothing to do with the issues. And I don't know, the officers tolerate him, whatever. But there was once where the officers, almost twice or so, forget to go deal with the real person. Instead, he's dealing with this guy who's like a distraction.
So are you able to answer the door to make sure that officers speak to you?
Yes, can you call me though? So that I know?
I can put in there for them to try to call you. They might not have a phone on them, but I'll try to put that in there just in case they do.
Yeah, and yeah, I had to install I told my lawyer about the assault, and the lawyer said, don't tell the landlord. I said, what do you do? Should I tell the landlord? She said, no. What do you think she'll do? Well, she'll accuse me of lying and don't do anything. And he said, exactly.
What is your roommate's name?
THR Luong.
So THI is the first name and Luong is the last name?
Yeah.
Do you know how old she is?
Early 20s.
And so for yourself, Rosina, though, do you have any flu symptoms right now?
I have, but it's pre-existing. It exists way before COVID existed.
Okay, but like anything concerning that's new symptoms?
No, nothing.
Okay, and have you been out of the country at all, or have you been around anybody with COVID other than potentially your roommate?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't think of it that way. Okay, you want to move out of the way? I'm coming to give you COVID, and I hope you die from it. And you go to hell.
She
No.
said that?
No, she said, yeah, I'm giving you COVID, and I hope you go to hell. Die and go to hell. Yeah, and then about the assault, she said something about blah, 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 blah. I can't remember. I said, yeah, but you assaulted me. That's wrong. And she said, yes, because you stole my stuff. There's no excuse, man, for assault.
So was it that roommate that assaulted you last week?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And I got it all on recording.
To see you.
And I know it's, and she said the cops told me that if they're going to get you for recording. I said, I'll ask my lawyer. Actually, I told her the cops told me to record everything. For the first time they came here.
Alrighty. I think I have most of your information here. Now, just wondering, Rosina, do you have any mental health conditions?
That's a strange question from Toronto Police, but
It's our typical policy questions. I ask anybody anytime we're coming to see them. It's as much for your safety as it is for officer safety.
yeah, but you assume mentally ill people are dangerous. That's the problem. But it's okay, I'll answer. I know Toronto Police are like that, so what can I do? Yes, I have complex PTSD, but she has PTSD, generalized anxiety disorder and panic disorder. That's what she told me.
Okay. So
The only difference is I get help. I don't know what she's getting help, whether she's getting help or not. If she's enraged, doing all kind of stuff like this. And what about the pot? No, she did something to the occupational therapist as well. And that was called in as well, and the police officers had to come too.
Now, Rosina, have you taken any drugs or drinking today, and has your roommate been drinking or doing any drugs today?
I don't think anybody has. And if anything, because I'm used to taking a lot, and today I try to avoid. So,
Right. Okay, no
but later I might have to take, yeah. Not illegal drugs, This is like doctor prescribed.
Yeah, no problem. I believe you. Okay. Well, I've put the call over to dispatch, so we're going to have some officers out to see you, okay? If anything escalates or if things change at all, call back on 911, okay? If it's an emergency.
Yeah, and how do you define threatening to give me COVID? Is that emergency? No, right?
Well, we are treating it as such, and we're going to have some officers out to deal with that, okay? So we're going to speak with you, and we'll speak with your roommate and get to the bottom of what's going on and help you out, okay?
And don't waste time with the Mark guy. It has nothing to do with him.
Well, you said that not to speak with your other male roommate, correct?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with him. Even the assault.
I put that in there.
Yeah, assault. Also, he wasn't even here when the assault happened.
Okay. Alrighty, well, I've got all that information in here, Rosina, okay? So you have a good night in the meantime, and just wait for us to arrive, okay?
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.